Hello! I am the Witch of Jasmine, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a reading for Gemini moons. How are you doing, Gemini moons? It's been a while, hasn't it? For those of you who don't know, I moved across the country this past month in July, so I'm finally all settled, but that's why I was gone for so long, was because I was moving, me and my 3 little cats, and it was a lot, but finally all good and settled. My setup here is not perfect. We're still kind of figuring things out, but hopefully it's all good, and hopefully, sorry, that scared me. You enjoy your reading. But anyway, enough about me, Gemini moons. As I'm finished shuffling out your cards, I invite you to take some deep breaths to calm yourself, ground yourself, and center yourself. Get relaxed, get comfy. We'll see what's going on with you. Check in, see if maybe you can have some good advice or something to take with you. These cards are taking a little while today. Oh. Okay, take that one too. All right, well, let's take a look at your cards. So for the Oracle card, we have Memory with the Fire element and Leo. Oh, we just had a Leo new moon, didn't we? All right, and for your tarot cards, we have King of Pentacles, Page of Cups reversed, Three of Wands, hi Sunny, that's my cat Sunny, Queen of Wands reversed, the Sun reversed, and lastly, Knight of Pentacles reversed. And then this bonus card here, I'll turn it over whenever I feel like it's the right time to turn it over. So I think what we're going to be talking about today has a lot to do with just mental health in general, or your... Hey, Liam. Sorry, they're fine. My cats are crawling around here. Your emotional state, your just how you're doing mentally in general. I don't know if we're really going to be talking about any kind of specific situation. I feel like this is more of an internal reading. Because when we have this memory card pop up, and that mixed with, this sun being reversed here and this, it just feels like things are very out of whack. I think you may be feeling very burned out and very pessimistic. or leaning towards feeling pessimistic, and also very drained, like I said, with that Page of Cups there. I didn't finish my thought. With this Rosemary card here, memory card, it's a sign that what's really important for you right now is to quiet everything else and listen to your intuition and your inner wisdom. I think just reality and what's been going on in your life I think you fought really hard through it. I'll start there. I'm not totally sure where to start here. I think we have this King of Pentacles here, which makes me think that you are in kind of a good spot, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. I don't feel like it feels like it for you at all right now, but I think you have been working pretty hard. We have this Three of Wands here, which I always have to describe this in the context of wands. Ace of Wands is the beginning of an idea, the spark of an idea. Two of Wands is planning that idea. And Three of Wands is taking that real first step. So Three of Wands tells me you're kind of starting something. You've been starting something. You're still very much in the beginning stages of this thing, but you also have put a lot of work and time and effort into this thing. But I believe you have worked very hard to get to where you're at, even if it's still, 3 out of 10 being the end. You still have put in a lot of effort, and you're still in a good spot. We have this upright as well, which tells me things are flowing and going as they're supposed to be. But I think just already with maybe other things that have been going on, or even if it's been a little bit, it's still been very difficult, to get to where you're at. I think all of those things has made you feel very burned out and drained and pessimistic. That's what I'm reading here. And because of that, even though you're still quite in these beginning stages, you're feeling this Knight of Pentacles reversed, which is feeling, I don't like this word, but feeling lazy, feeling like any little thing you do feels like a gigantic project. Even if it's such a small little thing and not that big of a deal, it still feels huge, And that is very demotivating, right? Especially when you still have lots more to do before you finally end up where you want to end up. So yeah, definitely a tough spot. I'm going to go ahead and flip over this card just to see what kind of direction maybe you need to be going in. Let's see. The Moon reversed. Yep, that adds up with that. I'll show you. Okay, Moon reverse tells me there's something that you're not seeing, something that's hidden. I think even though, yes, you are feeling all of this, and I want to emphasize, I know how freaking difficult this is, and I don't want to make it sound like this is just some easy little solution. It's going to be hard. It's going to be tough. I totally recognize that. But I think your next steps forward and your way out of this is something that is within you, that you need to take the time, maybe have a little hermit phase, whatever you need. Take that step back though. Like, this is bad. You don't need to be feeling this way. You're not supposed to be feeling this way, right? Take that step back. You don't need to push yourself so hard. You're already drained. You're already burned out. You're already struggling, right? I think taking a step back and listening to you and what is it that you want. Maybe there are some other people or things that are, getting in your head and making you overthink. or some sort of pressure being put on by something that actually doesn't really matter, you know, push all of those things aside and focus on what am I actually am kind of feeling too with this moon card. What am I not acknowledging? What is it that I want in this situation, or I want to do, or whatever? Oh, even as I'm saying that too. Oh my God. Okay. I think, like I said, this is also not necessarily about the situation. I think it's more about your mental health. I already said that. Your internal. So it's more like, how do I want to be handling this situation? Do I want to be working really freaking hard all the time, or do I want to be taking more breaks? Do I want to go as fast as possible, or do I want to take it slow? You know, do I want to work in this environment, or do I want to maybe take my work somewhere else and work in a different environment? How do I want to be me as a person? I'm not really talking about the work, but you as a person working on something. How do you want to do it? What is best for you? Because I think there are certain things, certain limitations that you feel like others are putting on you, and maybe they are, but you actually do have the ability to say, you know what, actually, I really don't want to be doing it this way. I want to do it this other way. I feel like this is something that is, like I said, within you, that, you know, in your quiet moments you feel, but you've kind of been like suppressing that, being like, no, that's not the right way to do it. No, it's better if I do it this way. But you're also feeling this, right? Maybe it hasn't been working for you. And this way that like deep down you really want to do it, to navigate through the situation, is truly the best way. Because I think the first bit of like sign that this is all lifting and that you're feeling better and getting to a much better spot will be with this sun. I think you will start to feel more positive about it all and start to feel a little more energized. That'll be your sign that you are doing things right. When all of a sudden you're sitting down to work on this thing or going to this place and you're starting to feel a little lighter, a little brighter. That's how it'll make you feel. And then all of these other things will kind of start to fall into place as well. But I think this is all a very big lesson in learning to trust yourself and your intuition and your wisdom over these ideas and pressures and whatever that are coming from outside people. I think it's always important and worthwhile to hear other people's perspectives, to get other people's advice, and to take that into consideration. But at the end of the day, you are you. And this is your thing, you know? This is your life. And most importantly, this is your mental health. This is your experience. And if you're saying, I'm feeling this way and this way and this way and this way, and I can't handle this is not sustainable, then you are the one who makes that decision, no one else. They can help, but they do not dictate that. You dictate that and you decide. Okay, that was kind of a lot, but I feel like I really needed to spell all of that out. And again, I know this is all so much easier said than done. I know this is going to take some time, but I think this will be very worthwhile for you. And I hope that it can be a really good thing for you to learn from. But Gemini moons, with all that being said, if you have any questions about this or if you'd like any part of this clarified, please let me know. You can leave a comment or you can just reach out to me, whichever you prefer. If you have any, if you're feeling particularly drawn to any of these cards, or if you'd like a little more information about any of them, on the shorts part of my channel, I have hundreds of little shorts videos where I talk about each of the cards. I talk about their upright meaning, their reversed meaning, as well as the symbolism within each of the cards. So if you'd like a little more information, I highly recommend you go check that out. But Gemini moons, I'm wishing you lots of luck with all of this, lots of strength, and lots of peace. I feel like you could really use that right now, and I hope that you are on the path to feeling much better and much more fulfilled and much more excited about whatever you're doing. Oh, and I meant to kind of bring it back. I think you are actually in a good spot. I do want to really emphasize that. I know mentally you're not doing well, but I would not be worried about what's going on right now because we have this King of Pentacles here. That tells me that things are like stable and generally like good, you know, not perfect. Obviously, you still have lots to do, but I don't worry so much about this. Worry about you. Worry about how you feel. And then we can revisit this. I don't think you need to stress out and worry about that right now. Okay? Just wanted to make that clear. Get that off your plate for a second. But anyway, Gemini Moons, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!